Welcome to the Coreum Community Daily News, January 5th, 2024. I'm your host, Chris, reporting from the Monashi Mountains in British Columbia, Canada. Hopefully I can provide you some value here today in exchange for a like and a share of the video. Really helps get the channel out there, and it has been growing fast lately. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Welcome to the community. Exciting year ahead. You picked a good time to jump on board. If you need to learn more about staking on Coreum or the Coreum Community DAO, you can head over to CoreumCommunityDAO.com. Pleased to say this weekend's Superledger podcast hosted on X.com this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will have the Pulsera team on to discuss the upcoming snapshot airdrop Sera token, the tokenomics. Any questions you have, you're more than welcome to join us, come up on stage after and get those questions answered if they haven't been by that time. Pleased to announce yesterday I uploaded a powerful interview with Articulate, reggae artist here in our Coreum community, XRP community, just taking charge of the OmniFlix platform with his music and talents. And we had a great interview. I kept it on the short side for you folks that don't like my long interviews. One was kept shorter to make that get out there well, because it's a great song, great theme for 2024, and great vibe. And it was just great to touch base with him and learn about the genesis of that song and how it came to be. It's actually quite the interesting story. So you can check that out on YouTube or omniflix.tv. I have an interactive video that if you watch the video and interact with it, you will be entered into winning 2 of his NFTs from my personal collection. As mentioned, Coreum Community DAO. You can contact us there to get on the Superledger podcast. It is booking up fast. Got a lot of exciting episodes coming up soon. All right, checking in with the markets. Total crypto market cap, 1.605 trillion, down 2% on the day. Gold is trending higher at 2,058. Silver, same thing, up 1.38%, 2330. DXY sideways today at 102.053. Coreum's pulled back 2.3% this morning and is trading at just over 20 cents per token. And Sologenic under some pressure also, down 3.75% today and at 15.16 cents. Flix has pulled back after a very strong rise here lately and is trading at 22.6 cents. Man, oh man, it wasn't long ago that was at 2 cents. Just back here, in fact, mid-November. Crazy. Good for them. Great team, great project, great platform. If you don't know about OmniFlix, I encourage you to get on that fast. XRP has pulled back at 53.303 cents. XRP community, I'm pleading with you. You're going to have DeFi available. There's a powerful snapshot coming up for an automated market maker, DAX, that you can take ownership in with airdrop tokens. You're going to want to learn about that on the Superledger podcast if you don't know about it already this weekend, Sunday on X. And Bitcoin trending higher this past week and is at 43,601. Check in with the IBC volume. Last 24 hours, $59,006. Let's check our peers to see if anybody's checking out that USDC tutorial video that Articulate did. No, not much traffic here, as you can see. A little bit more here from Noble on that, but definitely not a lot of traffic going on there. All right, you can see Coreum here is currently trading at 21 cents per token on the IBC chain. So there's some arbitrage opportunities there for those that are on that. Trading volume is at 1.797 million the last 24 hours. Total IBC volume in the last week, 449,000. In the last month, we're at 3.2 million. Token supplies, 542,500,000 with a 14.5% inflation rate at the moment. Staking APR is around 27.6%. Reminder, we do have an unbonding period of 7 days. 284 million of the 543 million that is staked, representing a 52.4% of the circulating supply and growing. 61 validators currently on 11 nodes. See, the transactions has come up a little bit here lately. Daily active address is doing good. And unique delegators, 4379, still trending higher. All right, checking in with Coreum Community DAO. Some amazing growth here in the last few days, the last week. 172 unique delegators now. And we've strongly secured the top 10 in unique delegates, even though we're 41st in voting power. So that's, to me, a very powerful metric. Thank you all that have delegated to us and see our vision moving forward for the Coreum Community DAO. Exciting times ahead, I can guarantee you that. We'll be talking more about the CAF lunar space validator here in the days and weeks ahead. I do have lunar space coming on the podcast on January 14th. So that'll be great to get in touch with them, get an update. I think they got some exciting things to announce between now and then. So yeah, it would be great to catch up with them. Zen Lounge currently is the number one validator as far as voting power goes at 32.2 million, has taken a commanding lead. BitTrue is at second, 27.4 million. Cosmos Station in third at 21 million. 007 Coreum in fourth at 17.9, and Macy and Foster in fifth at 15.2. All right, going back to MintScan here, IBC networks, just to give you guys an idea of the power of being part of this IBC network. Transfers and transactions the last 14 days is 1.5 million, and the volume of those transfers represents $1.415 billion. So there's a lot going on over here. It's important for the XRP community that's not aware of the DeFi opportunities that are about to be available to them with a two-way bridge from Coreum. I suggest you look into this sooner rather than later. Cool thing about the visualizations over here is the heartbeat one. Real-time chain monitoring. You can adjust it by market cap. Go block time. And you see Coreum is definitely up there as far as block time in the top 5. It's a great way to monitor your transactions. You can see there's what a block looks like. Few transactions, few to many. This gives you an idea what's going on. You see this injective chain. It's pumping out transactions, no doubt about it. Coreum's pretty quiet. It's going to change soon. We've got a lot of things coming up here in the next few weeks, so this is a great place to monitor that activity. It'll be great to see the network under some real world load. Fear and Greed Index sitting at 72, up a bit from last week. MMRI has climbed above the 252 mark again, so that is trending a little bit higher. Eyes on that. Volatile situations, some geopolitical things are arising, whatnot, so eyes on the markets next few days. I'm going to do a live stream here on Saturday night. We're going to go over the Coreum ecosystem that they put out here. There's a lot to go through. We're going to talk about some of the projects that are on this sheet. Proud to say that Coreum Community DAO and the Coreum PUNKS and Core Heroes all in there too. So that's really great to see. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But yes, lots to unpack here. As you know, if you followed this channel, I've been all over this trade header deal for quite some time. One of the few that have talked about it, if you want to check back my videos on that. But we'll discuss that a little bit further too. And yeah, very excited on this ecosystem. A lot coming up here indeed. All right, here's some breaking news for you. I'm proud to say Coreum PUNKS will be minting soon on the Coreum mainnet, and that is going to take place on bids.com. So very excited about that. Platform is just getting set to launch on Coreum. For those that may not be familiar, on XRP is transitioning over to the Coreum network and rebranding to bids.com. So very excited about that. Going to be having them back on the show here soon. We're going to be talking about the .coreum domains. That is coming up shortly for us to have. So that's exciting things coming there. The other exciting announcement revolving around the Coreum PUNKS is the Zen Lounge meetup in LA. It's an invite-only event, and if you have a Coreum Punk, you are invited, but you do need to RSVP. Zen did put out a video yesterday saying space is filling up fast. So this is February 24th, 2024 in downtown LA. RSVP link is here. I will put that in the description of the video. Flipper Huddle podcast had a great one yesterday. They had the folks on from Lunar Space. Luckily, I was not working at the 9 to 5 there yesterday. I was able to take in that whole podcast, and it was a powerful one. If you have not heard that, please get that replay. A lot of valuable information in there from the Lunar Space team, and Ralphie and Leo did a fantastic job of having them on there. As mentioned previously, Lunar Space team will be on the Superledger podcast on the 14th of January also. So if any questions do remain or further discussion on the Lunar Space project, and I think by then there'll definitely be reason to have some further discussion, please join us for that. Live stream, I want to talk about a few more things on this now that we're slipping into the first weeks of 2024 here. See about some things coming up there. And that is going to wrap it up here for this morning. Just wanted to get a quick update out there. Busy tonight. We'll have a live stream Saturday night. Superledger podcast on Sunday. As mentioned, episode 7. Pulsera will be here. It's going to be a powerful one. Don't forget to head over to Omniflix Market or YouTube to check out an amazing interview I did with Articulate yesterday. If you want to enter in for some free NFTs, I recommend you head over to the Omniflix version for that, so you can interact with that video to enter for those awesome music NFTs. I'm going to talk about Omniflix a bit more in the live stream also. They got a lot of things coming up in 2024. For those that you don't know much about it, you're definitely going to want to tune in for this one. It's going to be a good one. And a reminder, if you want to stake with the Coreum Network, Coreum Community DAO, head to coreumcommunitydao.com to learn more about that. And that is going to wrap it up for today. Thank you, everybody, for your support on the channel, on the Validator, and on the Coreum Community DAO. It's an amazing ride. 2024 is going to be absolutely wild. And I hope you can join me for the ride, because you think the last year has been good. 2024 is going to 10x that easy as far as excitement. So strap in. Let's go. Peace and prosperity to all.
So many open doors, it's hard to ignore. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. They're on a virtual tour. Girl, them a bubble to the floor. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. The storm is here, but it won't stay. Where there is a will, there must be a way. Me have to win, come what may. Clasp my hands every day, I pray. Nah, I can lose cause me not confused. Every time positivity me choose. So many open doors, it's hard to ignore. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. They're on a virtual tour. Girl, them a bubble to the floor. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. Lyrics are pour from me heart. Tunes for you climb up the chart. Destiny create me path. Remain humble, don't exalt. Lockdown life rough. We can't do too much. Wait till COVID up. A big dance we a bus. Make sure you prepare yourself, cause when the clock strike 12, things get dark, dark start back. You a go ball out hell. So many open doors, it's hard to ignore. Every year was my year, but this year I'm sure. They're on a virtual tour. Girl, them a bubble to the floor.